Bills are so much. You can't pay your credit card debt again. You even want to file. I was talking to somebody, he said, Pastor, I want to file for bankruptcy. I said, did you open a business? He said, no, he himself bankrupt. He said, Pastor, he's bankrupt, that he can't even pay his bill. He said, Pastor, I don't seem to understand how miracles can happen to me. He said, what he's earning is not enough even to offset the bill that he's having. And the Bible told us that there is a particular city in the Bible that they found themselves in this situation. A king was walking on the wall. Everything was bad. The Bible says, and a woman came to him and said, look, come here, can you just intervene for me, O king? Then you begin to ask, what kind of glutton people are those people? 2 people can eat 1 human being in one day. Even if you kill a fowl, you kill a hen, you don't eat it in one day. This woman said, we ate the child in one day. And he said, now today we want to eat this other woman's own. This woman said, no, it is not possible. Help us, O king. And the Bible says, the king tore his garment. Under the garment of the king, there was a rag cloth there. We are all seated here. You are looking beautiful. I like the headgear. I like the fascinator. I like the headgear. I like the boots. I like everything. But the king of impossibilities, sicknesses and illnesses, like robe of disappointment, singlet. They call it in our mother used to wear a shimmy. I don't know what they call it. Yeah. I don't know the English, whether English is still shimmy, but the underwear that women used to put on. But the thing is that, I don't know what you are going through today, but I believe God, the Lord that beautifies people's life, will beautify your life in Jesus' name. 2 Kings chapter 7 verse 1 to 2. Scripture says, and Elisha said, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, tomorrow, about this time, a measure of fine milled flour will be set for a shekel, and 2 measures of barley for a shekel at the gates of Samaria. And the royal officer, on whose arm the king leaned, answered the man of God and said, if the Lord should make window in heaven for the rain, could this thing take place? Elisha said, behold, you will see it with your own eyes, but because you doubt, you will not eat of it. Excuse me, beloved, please don't doubt God. How many of you still believe in miracles? Miracle will still come. It will look tough. It will look hard, but I'm telling you, miracle will come. Miracle will come. You don't have money to pay for that house rent today. You will have your own house. Not just house. You will have your own mansion. I went to preach somewhere in Atlanta. The man that came to pick me from there, it's one church. The man that came to pick me at the airport told me, he said, Pastor, he said there was a time in this country. The guy is from Jamaica. He said from the time in this country that I got to this country, he was sleeping in shelter. He said, but I will share his testimony with me so that it will encourage other people, so I can mention him when I'm preaching and anywhere that I go to preach. He said, but today, he said he bought a large estate. He said, because, I said, how did you do it? He said, Pastor, cutting corners. I hope you know. It is in my country that you can wake up as a will locate you. I pray one more time for some men can roar like thunder tomorrow.